Hey, everybody. We're back at it. The same day, a little bit later, and we're going to install the Delta Foundation's sink faucet. We're going to do it in real time. I'm going to do it as fast as I can. Hopefully it's not 35 minutes. I already cut the straps. Okay, open her up. We got a couple instructions. We'll leave it here. You have the faucet. I'm noticing a lot of time. Oh, okay. Huh. Missing stuff. Oh, I don't have the hoses. That's not good. Alright. Well, guess we'll install it. I just don't have the hoses. Well, half installation better than none. So much for that. I just didn't think, plus it wasn't mine to think, and now I gotta go and get hot and cold hoses, but I don't know how high or low the hot and cold's gonna be in lieu of. So this is going to be a quick install. So we'll just close this back up. We'll double check the back of the box. I don't think it came with it. Easy to install. The tools you may need. Supplies lines required. 1/2 inch or 12.7 millimeter connection to faucet. There's a circle and there's a line. Okay. So it wants you to put them on last. No problem. Ciao for now, everybody. So we're going to just double check the book because it's here. None of this macho Camacho crap. Okay, you might need to use silicone or, okay, it's probably going to ask me to do some other stuff. Number 1A is shut off the water with water not on. Align the tabs, so-and-so. Place faucet through the mounting holes in the sink. Option is use silicone under the gasket if the deck surface is rough or uneven. Again, for a basement, it's not a big deal. Number 4 is set the faucet in place and screw lock nut 1 and lock nut 2 to tighten. No wrenches required. And 5 is connect water. Okay, well, you know, to each his own, huh? Alright, home slice. So here we have is a Delta plastic, which is going to go on. I guess the water supply comes up the sides. They meet in the middle. All plastic. It sits like that. The Delta sign. Delta word goes straight. And the rest is irrelevant. It's hot and cold. It's groovy. Alright. Alright. We're off to a great start. We're off to a dynamite start, everybody. Dynamite. Right, goes the other way. Right. Talk. So, whatever. I'll tighten this up. I don't know if the plumber's going to want to use caulk or if he doesn't care. So we have these little plastic things now that just everything is plastic. Back in the day, nothing was plastic. Now everything's plastic. So we'll just throw it on. We'll just get it tight enough so it doesn't fall. The weather outside is frightful, and I am so delightful. I'm installing this faucet blind. Well, supply lines are anything. I mean, I have a couple supply lines, but you really don't want to just like, this is all brand new other than the sink. If it was my house, maybe, because then if the supply line's crapped out, I could always turn around and say, all right, I'll give replace the supply line. But my mother's house, I get a little weary with the whole, oh, the supply line's broke. Oh, okay, what's wrong? I don't know, there's water everywhere. So you want to get this a little bit snug, so you can still, too snug. You want to kind of move it around, see? It could go left, right, up, down. Two utes. So the bottom has a nice plastic piece on it, and it kind of gives you like what it might look like nipple wise. So we'll snug this up like this. Again, there's like a metal hole and it has a piece of plastic. So we'll just snug this up. Again, supply lines go here, I use my finger knuckles, This plastic piece is fine. I'll loosen this a little bit. Just to get my fingernail underneath it so the plastic and the metal are sitting together. I'll explain. It's a sandwich, so you don't want the middle to be, Alright, so we'll wrench this down by hand. Oh, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So we're good. Spin this up. Tighten it by hand that you'll never be able to take it off because you'll never have that depth. Right now, I'm putting my whole body into it, You're underneath the sink, this thing is in. All right, well, that's all I could do today. Thanks for watching. Gotta be careful, don't want to ruin it. So we have it, actually goes 180 degrees, 360 degrees, but the wall's going to be here. So here we have typical. The sink is thin metal, so that's why it shakes like that. But we have our faucet, hot and cold. The supply lines have to be added. Maybe the plumber will have a plastic tab here. I actually used to have a plastic tab. That's why there's a rust ring. Plastic tab, metal tab, and metal was rust, and I never glued it. It kind of just stayed there. It was smaller than the circumference, so it rattled. And unless it's in my supplies, it's one of those things that fall off, you throw it in the garbage. But anyway, clear as day, no one's fault but my own. Supply lines required, 1/2 inch. So we'll figure it out. Maybe the day of, I'll ask him if he's got some supply lines. Maybe I'll buy short stubbies, or I'll buy 12 inch. This way you come around and you loop it, depending on where he puts his knobs. Again, I don't have any. I think I have one or two, but those are for me if anything else was to absolutely break and I need to replace the supply line and nobody else is around or open on a Sunday night. Hey, I fuck go. So, alright. This is how I install a Delta faucet. Sorry that it's not completely done, but the only thing left would have been the 2 supply lines anyway, so we'll get that done another time. Thanks for watching. Here, like and subscribe, and please continue to watch for the sink saga. Take it easy.